So if you are new to my channel, I just want to welcome everybody, especially the people from TikTok, because y'all gave me like 3,000 subscribers in like 2 weeks. But today I'm going to show you how to make my crab stuffed prawns. If you do not like seafood, please exit the video because this is for people that love seafood or just want to make something new. So right here, I'm just showing you everything that you need. The grocery list will be in the description box and I will go over everything with you throughout the video. One of the main things in the grocery list is prawns. So this is a recipe that either call for prawns or colossal shrimp if you cannot find prawns. You do need large shrimp to do this recipe. So after you wash and devein your prawns, we are going to butterfly them. So instead of you butterflying them the normal way, you're going to cut it just a little bit deeper because we want the shrimp to lay flat. So please do exactly what you see me doing here. You are going to butterfly it once, just cut it down once, and then you're going to cut it down again. Now, the second time, you do want to make sure you are not going all the way through, but you do want to push it a little bit further than you usually would. So the prawns should look just like this, and this is what I mean about saying that they should be able to lay flat. So now you're going to do the same thing with the rest of the prawns, and now you want to grab your king crab. I do suggest that you use fresh because we are doing a mixture of fresh and lump crab. So you just want to take the king crab. You do not need more than 2. For the prawns, you only need 6, but if you do more than 6, you will need more than 2 king crab legs. So this is a recipe for half a dozen crab stuffed prawns. So the way that you can get the meat out the shell the easiest is by using some scissors. In the beginning, you saw me break it up, but that's just so I can get the meat out quicker. You can do the same thing, or if you don't feel comfortable doing that, just go ahead and grab some scissors. So you just want to repeat the process and make sure that you are getting out all of the meat. And then you do want to make sure that you are removing all of the fat from the crab as well. And I got these king crab from Kroger. I'm not sure who else has them, but a lot of places were sold out of this. But this recipe does call for, again, the king crab and crab in a can or lump crab, whatever it's called. So it should look just like this. So now we're going to create the mixture. So to have a pack of room temperature cream cheese, which is 4 ounces, we're going to add equal parts of panko crumbs and breadcrumbs. The breadcrumbs and the panko crumbs each are measured out to 1 cup. Out of that 1 cup, I used 1/3, if that makes sense. So now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning to that mixture, and then half a tablespoon of this Cajun seasoning. You can use the Creole seasoning as well if you want that. Then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of Old Bay. So now we're going to incorporate the other wet ingredients. We're going to add 1/4 cup of mayo. Next, you're going to beat 1 egg, and then you're going to add that into the mixture as well. I do suggest that you beat the egg before adding it to the mixture because if you just crack it in there, it's going to take longer for you to combine it. So after that, you're just going to get everything combined together. So please do not be alarmed by the texture. Everything will come together shortly. Next, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. And then we're going to add 1/4 cup of grated parmesan cheese. So in the beginning, I forgot to show you the fresh parsley. You do want to finely chop about 1 cup of fresh parsley. And then you're going to take about 2 tablespoons from that cup and you're going to add it to this mixture. After that, you're going to take the king crab and you are going to gradually fold it in. So you just want to take half of it first and then you want to fold it and then you're going to take the other half and repeat the same process. So I tell you to do this so the crab is not shredded and it's not really small pieces. You do want to keep some chunks because you do want it to have a nice texture to it and a good amount of crab in it. So now we're going to take this crab meat here from Bumblebee. You only need 1 can of this for this recipe. It is some wax paper in here, so please make sure that you are removing that. But you just want to take 1 can and then you're going to repeat the same process by just folding it in. After you've got this folded in, it should look just like this and you can set that to the side and let it chill. So you're going to let this chill for about 10 minutes in your refrigerator. And in the meantime, we are going to prep the prawns and the topping for when we bake them. So you want to combine the rest of the panko and the breadcrumbs. You're going to add about 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning and get that mixed up in there just to season that mixture. Then you're going to take your favorite bakeable dish. This is the one that I chose because it fit in perfectly. And now we are going to start to stuff the prawns. So I do suggest that you take just a spoonful of it, and you want to make sure that you are filling the top of the shrimp. So I know my hand is in the way, but I wanted to show you here the best that I could about where you would fill the shrimp. And then you would take the tail and you would push it down, and it should look just like this. So right here, I'm going to show you a close-up of it just so you can see what it looks like. And again, this is why I said to butterfly it twice so it can lay flat. So now we are just going to place them into the bakeable dish as you make them. So you're just going to repeat the process and make sure everybody is filled nicely. And do not be afraid to fill these because you want these to be stuffed. So the best advice for the measurement for the mixture I can give you is an ice cream scoop, just a standard ice cream scoop. If you have it, you can use it. If you do not, just go ahead and follow my technique. They should look just like this. And now we are going to finish the topping for the prawns. So you're going to take the breadcrumbs and the panko mixture that we mixed together with the Italian seasoning. Then you're going to add 1 tablespoon of salted butter. You're going to combine it well, and it should look just like this. So we are simply just going to take this mixture and we are going to put it on top of the prawns. So I do suggest you doing it this way. I don't suggest that you just dump it on there. So what you're going to do is you're going to take one of the tails and you're going to lift it up, and then you're just going to take a little bit of the mixture and you're just going to sprinkle it on top. Don't be alarmed when you see it fall off. Let it fall. It's meant for that. It's not a big deal. So what you're just going to do is repeat the process for all of the prawns. So next you're going to take 3 tablespoons of salted butter or compound butter, and you're going to break it up and put it in the pan. So now what we're going to do is bake this at 350 for 10 minutes uncovered. And then after that, it should look just like this. So right out the oven, you want to squeeze this with some fresh lemon juice as much as you please. Then you're going to garnish the top with the rest of that fresh parsley. So let me know how you guys like this recipe, and stay tuned for the next couple videos because I'm going to show you how you can serve this with other dishes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.